Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to learn lesson number 2.2, the three questions written by Leo Tolstoy. Means in this lesson, Leo Tolstoy brings up the importance of time. It is a very beautiful narrative story, short story written by Leo Tolstoy. Means yesterday we have seen, her king decided to meet to the hermit who was well known for his wisdom, and he went there with a very formal dress because that hermit spoke only with the common people, and the king knew this, and that's why he went there with the informal cloth, because he did not want to take the risk and chance the hermit might not give his answers. Okay, and so he went to hermit in the informal dress. Meet to the hermit in informal dress. And when he went there, that time hermit was digging the ground in front of his hut. And when king observed that hermit was very frail and weak, and when and for that means he went there. That time hermit, he was not talk with, he did not talk with the king, and finally the king asked him to his three questions, but hermit said nothing. Instead of that, he was continuing his work, and after that king was pity to him, and he said to hermit, can I dig, means could he dig the earth. And after that hermit allowed to him to dig the earth, and king was digging with the, and he continued to his digging. And after that, what happened? 1 hour passed and another. The sun began to sink. The sun began to sink behind the trees, and the king at last stuck the spade into the ground and said, means 1 hour passed, means king was continued to digging 1 hour, continue digging in nearby 1 hour. 1 hour passed and another hour also passed, he was continued digging. Sun began to sink. Now there was a time of sunset. The king at last stuck the spade, and after that he stuck the stake. He means keep away the spade into the ground and said, I came to you, wise one, for an answer to my questions. And he said to the hermit, I came here for the answer of my three questions. If you can give me none, please say so. If you if he did not want to give my answers of my three questions, please say like this way. Instead of that, I will go again at my home. Here comes someone running, said the hermit. Let us see who it is. And when king was talking with hermit, that time hermit said, here comes someone running. And that time someone comes there near the hut means running. And that time hermit said, let us see who it is. Now see there who it is, means who is running there. The king turned round and saw a bearded man come running out of the forest. And king turned round, that time he saw there a bearded man come running out of the forest. Bearded man, those bearded means those have facial hair on the chin and cheeks. Those have facial hair. Okay, means we are saying that dadiwala means that man was running out of the forest. That bearded man come running out of the forest. The man held his hands pressed against his stomach, and that bearded man, he pressed his hand against his stomach, means he put his hand near to his stomach. and blood was flowing from under them, and means from wherever he pressed his hand with his stomach, that time he means king saw there was means blood was flowing from that from his stomach. When he reached the king, he fainted and fell to the ground. And when that bearded person, when he reached near the king, that time he fainted. Means he was very weak. Okay. And he fell to the ground. Means he fell there ground. And he was mournfully wept. Mournfully wept means he was making the low mournful sound. Mourning means he was making very mournful means sad sound. Okay, feebly means weakly. Okay, mournful, low mournful sound means in weakly. Weakly means painfully. Okay. The king and the hermit unfastened the man's clothing. The king and hermit, when they saw that blood was flowing from his stomach, that time king and hermit unfastened the man's clothing. At that time, means the king and hermit unfastened. Unfasten means to lose the man's cloth. Means they make to lose the man's cloth. Unfasten means to lose. There was a large wound in his stomach, and when they observed, that time they saw there in his stomach there was a large wound. Wound means we can say that in Marathi zakham. The king washed it as well as he could. The king washed his wound and bandaged it with his handkerchief, and he bandaged with its stomach where there was a wound. He bandaged it with his handkerchief and a towel the hermit had, and wherever the towel of hermit he bandaged with his handkerchief. Again he bandaged with the towel, but the blood would not stop flowing. That time blood continued to flowing, it would not stop. He put the handkerchief, he put the towel, but then also blood was flowing. And the king again and again removed the bandage, soaked with warm blood, and wash and rebandage the wound. He again and again means king remove this bandage and soak with the warm blood and wash, and again he rebandage the wound. Because blood was continued flowing, and that's why that bandage towel was soaked. That handkerchief was also soaked with that blood, and he again washed that handkerchief and towel, and again he rebandaged the wound with the towel and handkerchief. When at last the blood stopped flowing, the man revived. And at last the blood stopped the flowing and the man revived. Revive means the man recover. Revive means recover. The man was recover and asking for something to drink. And he asked for something to drink. The king brought some fresh water and gave it to them. And king gave him a fresh water to drink. Okay, next part we will continue tomorrow. Thank you.